Today was supposed to be a Fallout day, but I did all the setup for Mass Effect 2. I found out there's some high-res texture packs available for that, including one that was just updated literally today. Um, but I heard it was raining outside or something. Anyway, uh, good deal. So we're going to literally just launch straight into Mass Effect 2. We're back to adventuring with Commander Shepard. The same rules apply for Mass Effect 2 as they did for Mass Effect 1. So without further ado, let us get started with BioWare's masterpiece, shall we? I was planning on doing Fallout 4, and then this happens sometimes where I get a game all set up and ready to go, and then I'm so excited to play it, like I just can't wait. But fortunately, Bioshock. Mass Effect 2 has some enhancements over it that make it a little easier to work with than Mass Effect 1. And I don't just mean the gameplay, I mean like technically speaking. Alright, so is it showing now? Yeah! Let's do it, baby. Oh, nice. They added their freaking name to the title. Well, that's the name of the people who make the texture pack, or the name of the texture pack, actually. The name a lot kind of makes it a little hard to find. But it is very effective. I don't care about that. Hee. So we're going to start ourselves. Import ME2 character. Oh, because you can restart it with the same character? Nah, bump that. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right! I forgot about this. Speed bump immediately! Hang on one second. Mass Effect 2 save. What's the name of that stupid thing? Let's see. Mass Effect 2 launcher. We'll do configure. Sorry! Save report. Save games. Copy Mass Effect 1 save game. You must locate the directory. Mass Effect save. Did that do a thing? Oh, I have to look for... See, the quick save. Do that one. Hopefully that did it right. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. Launch Mass Effect 2. Mr. Prepared Streamer was not prepared. I don't care if you think it's running already, just run a freaking game. Hi, noob. Thank you for the host, bud. Not running. What do you want from me? No problem.
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? Alright, let's try that again. Woo, fireworks! Yay, very pretty. Sparks of no effect, but very pretty fireworks. Thank you so much, sir. You're a firework. And you're a glass of cold water. Alright, no. Let's try again. Import ME1 character. Yes! Oh wow, I actually got a higher level on my original playthrough. Pish posh. I still leveled through it very, very quickly, so... Import character. Excellent. Yes. Wahaha. So, one of the things that interested me is we never actually did anything... Like, we didn't romance anybody in ME1, so I'm not certain... There's about to be an incident. Spoiler alert. And normally there's a character of the crew that comes down and talks to you, and he starts a conversation. And it's normally the person you romanced, but I didn't romance anybody, so... Let's see, name, Shepard, 42. Alright, this... Oh, this is the information about the imported save game. Commander Shepard followed the renegade path. As a reminder, the same rules apply. I don't know how... I don't know how this is going to affect the loyalty missions. I still intend to complete all of them, or as many of them as the game will let me on a renegade path, so we'll see. Rex survived. Hayden Alenko was killed. Alas, the chat decided it liked boobs more than it liked Alenko, so he lived. And the council was lost. That poor council. We spent so much time chatting and hanging up on them. Yeah.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, but leaving the Council to die. Humanity's place in the galaxy is stronger than ever. And still, it's not enough.
Humans may control the Council, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Wow, that little skin looked really good. There was a complexion update that was part of the texture pack. Ah, the Normandy. I sure hope nothing happens to that ship.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
I like how Joker is just immediately on the ball. Oh no, we've been hit with barcodes.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh, it's Ashley.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
Ah, leading with care and compassion. That's the Shepard I know.
everybody in. Go, go, go!
Oof. Oh, yeah.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
I wonder, will it let me, like, go to the med bay? No. What if I had some work to do? I gotta go to my cabin. No. I do like these illuminated exit lights. That's pretty cool. Can't go that way.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
This was so cool to me. Like, there's no hole here. It's just, yep, it's a ginormous window now. The poor galaxy map. Who knows? Oh, this is neat too. The chairs are floating in 0G, so you can push them around. Whee! And of course, they've got this little force field here that explains why Joker is still alive.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh, no. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Oof. And you know that grip, he broke Joker's arm. Bye. So sad to watch that happen in the Normandy. I love that ship. Ruh-roh. Oh no. Yeah, this does not end well for you. Yeah. Yeah. I love that intro for Mass Effect. It's such a great cold open.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I like how all of a sudden the flesh is like starting to look healthy and normal. Like, come on, man. There'd be some zombie something or another. There gotta be. Along with whatever the crap that was that looked like some kind of brain parasite. The hidden loading screen. Alright. So, I like what they do with this, where they give you the opportunity during the reconstruction to basically change whatever you want to about Shepard. But we're going to keep the default face, because I think it looks pretty cool. But we are going to change... his class. So we're going to go with the Adept. That is a good blend of soldier and biotic, basically. So it'll give me some Jedi powers, basically, that I really like. Let's see. Armor. Yeah, we'll go with adept. Your achievements gave you access to the following bonus powers. Select one. Ooh. Are you going to tell me what they are, or... Let's see. Barrier sounds kind of cool. And basic. It doesn't tell me what any of these are. Oh, that bothers me a little bit. Confirm.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Lips were out of sync with that. All right.
Wake up, Commander.
Come on. Wakey, wakey.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
I know they changed some of the controls for Mass Effect 2.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the
So it may
corridor.
take a little bit of getting used to. I think they made spacebar do friggin' everything in this
Grab
game.
the pistol and don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapons, Shepard. Get the pistol and armor from the locker.
Jeez, calm down.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from.
Okay.
Damn it. Those canisters by the door. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from someone's hacking security trying to kill you.
Like making her interrupt herself. Okay. That looks like a thermal clip. Gimme.
Looks
Open.
like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs. Look out!
Okay, there we go. They did make gunfighting in this game feel really good. I know I'm probably going to wind up bringing the little pause menu up more than I'd like to, but that's because I'm so used to shift being sprint, and in this game, shift brings up like your powers menu and stuff. Speaking of, what do these do? All right, that's barrier. Okay, how long does it stay up? Oh, there we go again.
Mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Ah, crap. Knock down, dude. What happened there? There we go. Ah. Dang it.
Nice work, Shepard.
Spacebar is the universal button in this game. It's so weird. I wonder. Nah. I'm not gonna make it shift, because then I'm never gonna remember that it's shift. Actually, that's where I came from. Okay, good deal. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to close my eyes.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Try harder.
Here come the mechs.
Yeah, give me that grenade launcher. Boom!
Take the elevator down one floor.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, there's no more overheating in this game. So you can't fire a weapon until it overheats and then it becomes disabled for a while. But as a trade-off, they now have ammo clips, and you can run out of ammo for weapons.
Get to the door. Run.
I was sprinting!
Problem.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shep,
Uh-huh.
free me. I've got mechs closing in on your
Uh-huh. Yep. Sorry, I go through. I don't know.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Alright. Forget how... I think this is like a game of memory. Start bypass. Whoops. Although, if you actually follow the circuits or whatever, you can actually kind of guess where it's going to go. A little bit of getting used to. 975 credits. Oh yeah, and you get less credits the longer you take with it.
Over 4 billion credits so far, but nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Alright. So there's that. I'm gonna try and find whatever lore I can as I go. That's why I'm making sure to take time to look around. Bye, dude.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Well, certainly if you're gonna leave logs that say that kind of crap. Jacob!
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Yes, we are. How's it going, Chaos?
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Let's see.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I don't blame you.
The Alliance officially declared you killed in action.
That carbon
The whole
fiber
galaxy
looks really
thinks
good.
you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Let's see. You pull him. And I will pull you. Oh, I forgot. It puts all my powers on cooldown when I use one of them.
I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant.
Are his eyes different colors?
I served 5 years.
Something's
in the
weird
Alliance
with his
before
eyes.
this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different.
Oh, no problem.
Cutting-edge technology.
Let's see.
What do you mean?
What'd you think of the movie? I was curious about it.
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you.
Well, yeah, it better be. It's a movie about Queen. If the music's not spot on, it's already a failure.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The Best technology money could buy.
I don't remember all these background fighting noises the first time.
You know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Oh, nice.
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions.
Bam!
Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an
Poor
explosion.
Presley.
But everyone else,
No
including the
room for
non-alliance
racism
crew,
on
the
this
Asari,
crew any
Liara,
farther.
and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Oh, and those
Maybe we can
scars,
track them down
we're not
after we get
healing
off
them.
the station.
They're going to get worse.
If we get off the station.
Alenko. Alenko's toast.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
The
Miranda
textures
Lawson
on
is
this
the
look
station's
amazing.
ranking
It
officer.
looks really
She
good.
led the
A lot
Lazarus
better
team.
than Mass Effect 1.
It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
I like that note of simple concern.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check, check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
All right. Let's reload real quick. See, now at least reloading makes sense, and I don't just throw a grenade. It makes me feel a lot better. It's vindication.
Hostiles! Damn it, this one's crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Crap. There goes me trying to sprint again.
Oh god. They found me.
Yep.
Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Acting.
I'm hit! They shot me!
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ooh.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Well, he's still got a bunch of scars, so I'd say he failed. He didn't have the scars before. Alright.
Bastards got me in the leg! You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall.
I
Hopefully
could
there's
get
enough
it
to him up
myself,
and
but
moving
there's a
again.
tutorial
Grab the
going
Metagel
on.
from the first aid station on the wall.
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs help.
Okay, good. That did it. Who is Shepard?
Thanks,
Oh.
Shepard. Never thought
You
you'd
mean in
save
terms of
my
romance options?
Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely
I
irreversible.
think I'm going to shoot for
Didn't ask what you were doing.
Miranda.
Why do you
Liara
even
is not an
have
option
security
in this
mech
game.
clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't
HUD
change
ball.
the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
Oh no, robots.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the
And I
shuttles.
love how, like, he's suddenly not... let's see, overload. He's suddenly not panicked at all.
Let's get out of here.
It's just like, oh gosh, it's robots! You know,
Okay,
you
we
can
took
do
him
this
down.
thing over here
But this is
that...
getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you...
Oh,
who we
you're
work for,
actually talking about
trust me,
Hut Ball.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
I never played
he
that.
won't make it if he's expecting a shot
I
in
stopped
the
playing
back.
Sweater
If you want
before
to piss
Hut
off
Ball
the
came
boss,
out.
it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Alright, so I can... This is if you went through Mass Effect 1 not paying attention, but Cerberus was brought up a few times.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what.
I had a Jedi Knight in that game.
Once
I
we're off the
enjoyed it quite a
station,
bit,
I'll take you to
actually.
the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
So those
Yeah,
scars, we're
that's
going to
not
make
his real
them
name,
scars a
of course.
lot worse.
Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for it.
This is taking too
Kinda
long.
stuck.
I'm gonna miss the farmer's market.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
Spent a lot of money and time bringing you back.
Yeah, he'd better. Let's see. Hack the data pad. One. That looks like it. And then you. Ta-da! I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking about the volume of those clips. Or, you know, it could happen not during a endgame alarm. I must be heard
Sleep mode ended.
by death. Yeah. I also like the little screen shakes that they do with the shots in this game. Makes it feel more visceral. I like that.
Subdue and suppress.
Nah. How about you die and blow up? That sounds like a better plan to me. Oh no, my gun. Ow, ow, ow! Rude! Man, the accuracy of this pistol sucks. You know what? Heat grenade. Oh, I missed.
Get over here.
Fired. Yeah, I missed. And I missed again.
Hostile forces have engaged.
What up, J-Seed? Been spending a bunch of time over on Twitch. Thank you for the hosts. Don't forget to... Did you just ask me a question, hon? What? I like the assault rifle. She's playing RimWorld. She's had a long day. The bolt action is slower, but it'll do the job in a pinch. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Busy.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I understand, Yon Whisperer. Okay. Open the door.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Right through the throat, man.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed
See,
now.
at least Miranda's
You
a
really think
pragmatist.
Wilson's
I can get
capable of
behind that. It's cold and it's calculating, but
Not anymore.
not a lot. Where is Chuck? What you talking about, Willis?
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming.
Never
Come on,
seen
let's
Chuck.
grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
The eyes are
Well,
better
since
in
we're
this,
getting
but they're
everything
still
out in the
just a
open,
little
is
too
there
reflective.
Anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Let's see.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got
Gotcha.
here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
See, Chuck
This
is a
the
common
evac
name,
area.
so I
If
can't
they're not
assume.
here now, they're not coming.
So I can't assume that it's
We
referencing
can't
the
leave
show,
without
but
knowing
I
for
did
sure.
suspect.
We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Thanks, guys. Oh, it feels so good to hear that.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him.
there, black
He poured
and white,
virtually
clear as
unlimited
crystal.
resources
You
into
get
Lazarus.
nothing.
Obviously,
You
he has some kind
lose.
of plan for you.
Good
I've
day,
had enough
sir.
of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Pre-rendered cutscene. So those scars are going to get worse as
Before
we
meet
go
with the
more and more
elusive man,
Renegade.
we need to ask a few questions.
I've
to
never seen them
evaluate
at their
your
worst.
condition.
I'm a little
Come
curious.
on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble.
It's time to have a review of your
It's
life,
been
see
2
if you
years
remember
since
what
the
you
attack.
did.
The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
And his
2
eyes
years
will
and
start to
12
glow red.
days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents.
Well,
You
I
enlisted
heard
and led
it.
troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Alright, so this is about his background, like, as a character, the background I picked.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker.
This
I
isn't
sent a
something
lot of
that I
good soldiers
actually
to their
experienced
deaths.
in Mass Effect
That's
1.
how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Now
Almost.
we get to ask
Let's
about
try something
something,
more
a choice
recent.
I actually made.
Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Let's see, where is the my chat likes boobs option?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are going to die. That can't affect your decisions.
That's
Caden gave
why
his life
I
for the
actually
rest of the
lived.
team. Without him, I couldn't have
Fix
stopped
like
Saren.
the eye candy,
Died a
and
hero.
he
I
forced
understand,
he
Commander,
forced the
and
chat's
I wasn't
hand.
judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel. After the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Oh, I can't believe I had to vote for Odina. It feels so dirty, like I want to wash my hands.
With the council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new council. I recommended Ambassador Udina to lead it.
Stupid renegade
yes,
options.
Ambassador Udina is now Councillor Udina. He's done an admirable job of representing
He's still a
humanity's
ginormous
interests.
turd bucket.
Not sure he's done enough for humanity, but I guess that's politics for you.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're
You
right.
don't see a lot of Ashley in
We'll have
Mass
to hope
Effect
the
2,
elusive
but
man
when the time
accepts our little
comes,
field test as
I'll-
evidence enough.
yeah, you'll understand. No, well, I don't know if that's going to be
The elusive
what
man is
Renegade
waiting
is
for
going
you
to
in the
force
other
me to
room.
do.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The elusive man is
Yep,
waiting for you in the
nothing
other
for you
room.
guys to say. Ooh, customized gear. So, I installed all of the, whoa. That looks kind of neat, actually. I installed all the DLCs. Like, I don't know why I held on to the installers for them all, but I did. And I was glad I did, because they're a pain in the butt to find now. We're just going to keep it. Material. Ooh. It is shinier. We'll keep it like this. And we'll make it... Where's the blue?
I am too smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R.
I think that's as close as I'm going to get to the Gilius blue. We can make this one... Thinking... I don't want to do it all blue. Let's see, we could... we could go like Christmas tree. Blue and green. Pattern. Nope. Nope. Definitely nope. Gilius blue. Yes, it's a very distinctive color. It's named after me. I was very honored to have had a color named after me, but you know, you won't find it on any traditional color wheel if you look or whatever. Don't go around looking for it, because you know the name's licensed. You have to pay money for it, but you know. Feminine blue. Thanks. I look like a giant walking blueberry. Wow.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Gotta keep pushing. Stay renegade,
From
buddy.
what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
A very
the defense
practical
and preservation
question.
of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The
Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my friend. Skip the pleasantries are not bad. I like that the renegade option is the only one that actually answers the question.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Shoot that man. I can't shoot him. He's a hologram. Let's see. Investigate.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity.
What, the elusive man
If
or
the
Martin
Reapers are
Sheen?
targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human
Wow,
colonies will be
okay.
left.
You know, I'm starting to think that this murder perm thing is not an act.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers
Shoot
target
him.
human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity.
Why?
Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Okay, abductions.
Sovereign was trying to harvest...
Wait, I just asked this.
Nobody... I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
This is true. This is true.
By the responsibility you gave.
But that's probably only because I told the public that I was meeting you. If I hadn't told anybody, who knows? Gilius may have gone mysteriously missing that day.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment.
I will admit, though, watching you play Red Dead has made me want to play Red Dead.
Fear, but you killed one.
I'm gonna... Whatever. When the time comes, I'm gonna absolutely suck at it, but, dude... coconut or spoiled milk.
That's Irish Spring.
Holy voice clips, Batman.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol.
Fine.
And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
No.
I have a shuttle ready to take you to freedom.
If I had barfed in my hand, I would not be sitting here.
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what
I'm gonna suck at the game bad. I know it's coming, but I do want to play Red Dead too.
Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine.
But I probably am gonna wait for it to release on PC.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Ha! I've got chicken legs, so you're not gonna get much to eat. Food is not as much as you'd think it was.
It's up to you to do the rest.
Ah, the wordsmith himself. Alright. Go to Freedom's Progress and find out what people are being abducted. Her. I don't want you to be a soldier, but I'm going to treat you like a soldier for a while.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
Ah, yeah, there you go. Stab twist.
Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
I'm asking her what her problem is?
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll ask her a little bit.
You fighting that guy? You got
Freedom's
that under
Progress?
control? You know, because
it's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems.
Yeah, but that's
They
how
had a
most
small
things go when
military
it comes
force
to having
for protection
conversations with
supplemented
women.
by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I don't think it really has anything to do with your Paragon or Renegade.
If I was running
I
the show,
think
would
it
have done a
has
few
more
things
to do
differently.
with your options during conversation. But like my problem
What would
that
you
I
have
run
changed?
into with that
To
with
start,
Mass
I would have
Effect 1
implanted you with
is
some type
that
of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it.
is
He
that
was afraid it might
in
affect your
pursuing the
personality,
Renegade
alter your
options,
character
I was
somehow.
shutting down the
He wouldn't let
romance
us do
option
anything
without
that might limit
realizing
your
it.
potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
Who would?
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
And
Tell
one
me a
more
little about
question.
yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Where'd you train?
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Okay.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard.
I went
Stay focused on the
touchy-feely.
mission.
It's
That's
obvious you're not
Paragon.
interested in talking.
We've got an
Which
assignment.
is why
We
I've
can
been
talk
talking
about
to
it
you
or
for
we
the
can do
last
it.
5 minutes.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
Wow, okay. Come out swinging.
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Can't even look up a weather report for me or anything?
You said you served in the Alliance?
Garbage.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
I like how he looks all angry about that, too.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference.
I will be so
much
glad
of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless.
I
thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel.
When the election's
The old
over and I
council
can
was
stop
dead,
getting spam
humanity took
text
control of the
messages
new
on my
one.
phone.
Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
I just kind of wish I could reply like, I early voted, and then stop the text early. Oh, I forgot about these. These little recaps of each of the missions and stuff. So this will be an opportunity I can utilize like Noob, but like not to as much of an extent as Noob, to be able to like take a breath, chat it up, bore them to tears, leave them wanting. But holy cow, I got some serious stuff. I was just seeing if you were paying attention. Retain all heavy weapons from previous playthroughs.
Yeah.
Prepared for the future.
Yeah, prepared to buy some stuff if you shut your mouth. Let's go.
And I find that these little loading animations are a lot better than the elevators from Mass Effect 1.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Kill them all.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams
Yep.
as well. We're hoping to be the first ones
If
there
it
this
lives
time.
and breathes,
Maybe find clues
make it
before
not
somebody
do
else
that
disturbs
anymore.
the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
It sounds like you're quoting something.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Jacob's like, you're speaking my language, dude. Oh, yes. Ugh. The prequels. I've lost all faith in Star Wars as a franchise. Yeah. See, Shepard's already getting some of that lava through his veins look going. Yeah, buddy. That's gonna get more and more pronounced as we go. Phantom Menace was not bad.
Looks like everyone just
Relatively
got up and left
speaking.
right in the middle of dinner.
Okay. Crap, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. I like these little, like, container pods that they build houses out of. And I think it makes sense for colonies. Okay, can't open that. Ah. The tension strings. Captain Accuracy on the case.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Oh no! My blood! Oh crap.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
I'm trying. Shut up. This gun is so freaking inaccurate. Robot dog. I don't remember these at all. Hey, that's not fair. I was busy. Wait your turn.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And then... let's see. Crap. Robot dogs. Yeah!
Collision proximity
Yeah. Aw.
Impact event.
Crap, I left him on the roof. Is it dead? I hope it's dead. Maybe I made a mistake. I didn't mean to actually shoot it up on the roof. You, and then you to you, and you should connect to this. Therefore, this to that. I am a genius. Everybody stand back. I know that you're so very impressed by my ability to play a simple memory game.
I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. SMRT. I mean SMAR.
Ooh.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me.
Tally! Yeah.
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down. Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
See? That's the kind of answer I can get behind. I say that all the time, friggin' Fallout. I hate how everybody turns and points guns at you.
Talizora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know.
If?
Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
Sounds solid.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We'll handle it from here.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Forget it.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Nope.
You expect us to do all the dirty work while you sneak in and grab Vitor? Not likely.
We're better equipped for a frontal assault than they are, Commander.
If we don't work together, we're not going to get past those mechs. We're moving out. If you want your answers, get to that warehouse.
The Quarians are an unexpected variable. They could help us, but I'd hope to keep an eye on them.
I bet they're saying the same thing about us.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm getting renegade points for days in this mission.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a swarm.
They're a lot easier to get in Mass Effect 2.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Okay. Wall safe. Oh, it didn't blow up. I'm surprised. That man, it was doing that to me in Fallout 4 yesterday. Like, every time I expected a mech to blow up, it didn't. And it always blew up when I wasn't expecting it. It's like I'm friggin' playing the Spanish Inquisition here. Always on the point for a poorly put together joke.
Use overload on
let's see. Overload.
Here we go.
Come on, Miranda, get your friggin' things off cooldown faster.
There we go.
Shepard,
Like my Shepard gets all insensitive. Like, I did that.
but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Well, I mean, I have been an insensitive jerkbag, so I'd say it's pretty reasonable to try and get ahead of it. Let's overload that one. That's not quite the chain reaction effect I was going for. God, man. I gotta get more ammo and...
Target down! You're done!
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks.
Okay.
Reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by
Okay.
the doors. Shepard, you take
You
point.
there. You there.
Right.
You're henchmen.
Affirmative.
Like we're getting ready to commit a crime.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the coppers, henchmen. Yeah. Oof. Ooh. That's some ED-209 garbage right there.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
And my Shepard's just like, excellent.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
I think it's time for a little grenade party. What's going on? Oh, I don't have any rounds for it. Dang it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I not pull that out before? Yeah! Ah! Oh, crap, my people are dead. Wake up!
They've seen us.
It's time for science! Yes. Ah! Don't look at me!
Out that one. Clear the blast zone.
Huh? Okay. I kind of like this rapid fire gun. I should have played around with my weapon options before. What else do I got? Alright, machine gun pistol. Weightless! How's it going tonight, Queen? Ooh, that's not what I thought it was. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. And you. Tortimer and Sherlock Holmes. The great Sherlock Holmes has thrown me a host. Thank you so much, sir. How are you all tonight? Setting up your crafting station. Oh, you gonna make some more felt things?
Now what's this?
You've got quite a propensity for that. I've returned. Ooh, medkit. Always worth looking around. It doesn't matter. Are your friends dying? Is there a rush? Never on Shepard's timetable.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yeah, I wasn't, no problem, Tort. I wasn't going to do Mass Effect 2 today, but I got all excited after I got the texture pack set up and all that, so I was like, we're doing it now.
Monsters coming back. Max will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
I'm here to cure you of your anxiety.
Vitor?
With bullets.
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
They told you he was nervous.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Yeah.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Wish I could show you everything if you hadn't shut out one of my monitors, you jerk.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
That's some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
Kidnappings,
They usually work through
missing friends,
intermediaries, like slavers or hired
stranded.
mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide.
Bopalm.
The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I like that little tremble they give his voice.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
I was like, what happened?
Swarms didn't find
Please tell me Boom didn't
Monsters
freeze the
didn't
game.
know
I
I was
haven't
here.
saved.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Don't we
Nobody
all?
knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Ah, so
Maybe the
these people have
elusive
been
man can figure
abducted
it
by
out.
the Tooth Fairy.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
This is not
Won't
going to go
hurt him.
well for
Just
you.
need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Well, guess what? You're not getting him.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a med bay standing
I
by.
gotta stay.
Good luck,
I gotta go
Shepard.
renegade.
I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Ooh, stab twist. You hear that scorn in her voice? Oof.
Shepard, Good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarium you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived.
Transactions? You mean kidnappings?
Relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming.
Oh, that's why he calls it a transaction.
Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy, but how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Yeah, Shepard's like, you're speaking my language.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Gotta ask about everybody. Okay, noob. Thanks for letting me know.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite
Rex is a
Krogan
cool
clans.
dude. Like, it was so important to me that I saved him from Mass Effect 1. Excuse me.
What about Tally? She already
10-4.
helped us on Freedom's progress.
Rats, man. I was about to be all suave and interesting, but I have permission to continue being a doofus, so we're just gonna keep on.
Where's Liara?
Stick with Plan A.
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Alright, so there is a scene coming up here in just a moment that gives me goosebumps every time I see it. Like, it's so good.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus.
Morden.
He's a brilliant Solarian
Morden
scientist.
is such a
Our
cool
intelligence
character. I
suggests he
love
may know
Morden.
how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander.
Man, I'm getting
Everything you
goosebumps
stirred up,
already.
The Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Yeah, baby.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Yeah. Oh, I love that ship. Yeah. I know it seems contrived that they took away the Normandy and then like almost instantly give you another one. But it's still such a cool moment for me that I love what they did with that moment. Blah blah blah. Now time to meet everybody on board the Normandy. It's actually weird. You get so used to the SR2 Normandy that like going back to the SR1 is like, wait, where is everything? This Garrus isn't in his normal spot. What?
This new magic broom is so amazing.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers.
It's like an Apple named
I'd strongly
product.
recommend
What's up,
starting by
Kinder?
acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims.
I love Morden.
We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And immediately we must put our foot down.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Yeah, Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want on this ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard. Unlike the irrational mistrust
Wow,
of
it
most
actually
humans.
pulled in that side quest
However,
I did.
I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, so we got the start of the game's really conversation heavy for sure. But, you know, I'm so glad to be playing Mass Effect 2 again. I really have kind of missed it. Like, watching it and watching Invis play it it's just not quite the same. How are you today, Kinder? It's good to see you. I'm having a good Monday. Yes. 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 All the places and things. Yeah, but at the same time, I can... And Viz likes to have fun and talk, and sometimes he misses things, like most streamers do. You know? There are some moments that I've talked over, and I try not to, but it happens.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Wow.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat.
No problem,
My
Liz.
reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
I am evil when I talk about restricted functions.
That's all.
Yeah,
for now.
so
Logging you out, Shepard.
I'm not going to get too much into Edie
Can
right
you
now.
believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove.
The Mass Effect games?
Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I like the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet.
I like the Joker and
Now
Edie
she's got
relationship.
This thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's an odd renegade answer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective.
Leather?
That's all you need to know, I guess.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
What, hon? I thought you weren't checking your email today.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Wow.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
Ooh, it's a Telltale game all of a sudden.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
We haven't picked up
about the ones
anybody.
who went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place.
It was
sure,
so
but
yesterday.
Back then, it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. And the rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were
I didn't
your
like the
team, Commander.
non-humans in my
With
crew
the
either,
Normandy destroyed,
says
you gone.
Renegade Shepard.
There wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. I act like a jerk in conversations, I get Renegade points. That's what I'm expecting. Thank you very much. Not this Mass Effect 1 thing where it's like, I gotta slaughter 1 million babies to get 1 Renegade point. That was ridiculous. Team status upgrade. Unread messages. Holy cow, unread messages. Oh yeah. Here's a message about this DLC, and a message about that DLC, and then... Now mark is red. Overlord? Yeah, we're not starting that right now, for sure. Arc Reactor, tell me more. Oh, Arc Projector. Dang it. I was expecting Marvel technology. Don't worry about it, I hid them. An Arc Projector so you can examine it yourself, blah blah blah. I think I used this weapon, I'm not sure. Kasumi, we'll save that for later.
Dude?
Normandy crash site, we'll do that later. Conducting research, I'll hold on to that. Zaid. Yeah, so I'm going to save these. These are things I need to take care of eventually.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Ah, Miss Chambers, how are you today?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under
Why, thank
Commander
you.
Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Because of my renegade rule, like, look, I think she's actually a romance option in this game. I'm not 100% sure, but like, it's stuff like that that's just like, hey, by the way, I might be interested in you on a personal level. Get back to work. Okay.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role.
Hasn't your job been made obsolete yet?
Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming
Longer
back.
guns.
That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
I'm trying to think of what could be on my desk that I might describe using the word fonger.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I don't need you analyzing me, yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
See, just insta shutdown.
Do you have a
No, I already just...
I always have time for you, Commander.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives.
Noble.
We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Does Cerberus hate aliens like I do?
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus
That
looks out
sounds
for
like
humanity.
goals I can get
That
behind.
doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Yeah, see, here we go. We found a nice, good, person-loving person, and we're just gonna... You're naive.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
Oh, it's about Cerberus.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Dropping crap on the floor.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk
All
later.
right. Let's put those down so I stop screwing with them. All right, that's the elevator.
A
This...
scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
It's sealed until you find someone to work here. You're not qualified to do this on your own. Choose. All right, what do we got? Grenade launcher, 2 options. Arc projector, tell me more. Accept. I don't know. I don't need to know what it does. It says arc projector. I'm interested.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Yeah, several. Oh, it's Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great
I expect it
opportunity
on my
to do
desk in
something
45
that matters.
minutes.
It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Wow! Come out swinging. All right.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hard-line. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
See, I can get behind
But if
this.
the
A
collective
dude with a
threat is
conscience.
real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Oh, that was a very heartfelt thing. Let me stomp on it.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Something's wrong with his eyes. It looked like he just rolled his eyes at me. That's a good way for like a swift kick to the nuts in Shepard's crew. Alright, can't go there. Briefing comm room.
What's this area of the ship?
It's a
This
desk.
is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
This is actually a really cool real-world thing.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture
This is
and
actually
install
legit.
100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
That's a really cool that's a really cool
another
thing.
mission for you if you're ready.
What's up, Fix? I had a feeling me playing Mass Effect 2 would drag you out of the woodwork sooner or later. Alright, let's have a look at our sweet, posh new suite. Alright, so check it out. I got myself a little fish tank, just waiting for some primo new fish in here for me to neglect and kill at will. Private terminal, we already did this. Yeah, so we've already object row, completed arrival. Yeah, so it did save my achievements. Good deal. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna change my armor. I'm gonna change the tent back to black because I think that looks cooler. I'm just gonna make the trim Gilius blue. Or as close to Gilius blue as I can get it. I'm just gonna keep calling it Gilius blue because that seems to annoy Noob and that satisfies me. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Yeah, I think the black looks better. Yeah.
That's right.
Suckers. There we go. Make it just so the trim is tinged with that color. I think that looks better. All right.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's
It's your
quarters.
amazing cabin,
It's larger
sir.
than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
There's
That
room for
said,
two on this bed.
This space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Right. So there's going to be a lot of places in the ship that we can't get to because there's no one to staff them yet. Like we've already seen the tech lab that we can't get into without a scientist. So there's going to be little places like this.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that
No.
to the frontier.
That effeminate blue is not an official thing. Noob's a dirty, rotten liar, and you shouldn't listen to him. Ever.
That's why I'm here.
Effeminate blue. Like I'm playing a Final
the men's
Fantasy game.
restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Oh my gosh, I'm like so sorry.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Yeah, look at all these locked doors. Life support. No one could possibly get into life support. Ugh.
Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Oh, kinder triggered it. I was surprised. I was like, I thought Boom was case sensitive. I was surprised that Noob was able to trigger it with the capital B.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess.
I
Filet
like
mignon
Gardner.
and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Are those normal background sounds? It sounds like I'm listening to someone's stream. I think it's normal, but it really does sound like I've got someone's stream turned on real low in the background.
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
There are bigger issues.
We need to stay focused on our mission. There's no time for crew comfort.
Of course. They're a determined group. No need for pampering.
All right.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time.
I like that
This
awkward
ain't
pause.
No luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The
We were making
Alliance
fun of
and
Noob for
Council
that
have got
earlier.
their heads buried so
And
deep
mistyped
up their
finger
butt
guns,
puckers
so-
they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity
It's becoming
to
a
crush these
thing,
collector vermin.
which is something that
Only
we'll
Cerberus
joke and
knows
laugh
that.
about for the period of this stream and then promptly forget about for the future.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I love that disappointment in his voice when the conversation's over, like,
The gunnery
oh,
officer is
there went my
required to
break.
access the gunnery control station.
I mean, there's definitely some ambiguity, for sure. But, Miranda's office is always open, if you know what I mean.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group.
That's weird.
The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon
Her
operations.
right eye was, like, closed
Cerberus is
more than
humanity's
left,
answer
like
to
she
those
had a minor
organizations.
stroke.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately
Oh.
funded, and our backers
On
trust the
that
elusive
subject.
man to make the right decisions. But he's
So-
very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Chaos asked which of the people from Mass Effect 1 I had kept alive, and I responded to him that the chat decided that they liked boobs more than guys, so Ashley lived. And I think that took Noob kind of by surprise, so yeah. Everybody's talking about Chuck when I talk to Miranda.
Military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your
How many
accident were mostly part of our military division.
No.
But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
You need to sell some of them. It's only going to get worse.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Yeah, thanks.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much
Nope,
that you
she's
don't
too
already
busy
know.
playing RimWorld.
Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in
She's
missions,
not in a
but there was
Fraggle
something
mood
special.
today.
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification.
That sounds weirdly
Not my
invasive.
decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Burned your knuckles? How? Ooh, a floaty whale. See, it would seem to me that this should be the renegade option. Why is it at the top? That's for the...
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as...
Well,
the
yeah, I
average
assumed
human.
it was the oven,
My
but...
biotic abilities are also very advanced.
How did it work?
For a human.
I've seen someone complain that they
some of the
couldn't
best
see
training
that
and
on
education money can
mobile.
buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to
There's
oversee
something
the most
about
dangerous, risky,
there's
and
something
technically
about
demanding
Burns
operations
that
Cerberus
just like
undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure
it's
you
the
succeed,
mistake
Shepard.
that you won't forget you made for a good long while.
Thanks for the
like
information.
a good
Commander.
serious like
Talk to you
stove or oven burn.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
You're gonna feel that for hours, and it's going to suck. Like every time you think you might kind of get past it, it just starts burning again, and it sucks all the more. I'm so sorry, Kinder. I know how that feels. Definitely been there. Ugh.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Because of the burn, or just your regular schedule? I doubt they would give you time off over a little burn. Yeah.
What's this area of the ship?
The sickbay. It is equipped
It's
to
the
provide
infirmary in
short-term
case you weren't
emergency
sure, in case
care.
you
In the event
couldn't
of
use
critical
context
injury,
clues.
Personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Okay, so just to make sure that we're clear, I will have the opportunity through gathering resources and research and all this stuff to remove the scars from my face and make my Shepard look, well, stock. I'm not going to do that. Because as you continue through Renegade Run, the scars get worse. They start like glowing lava red, and your eyes start glowing red. And that's a Sith-like effect I want to emphasize in my Shepard. We are not healing the scars.
Commander Shepard, I watched the
Oh, that
Normandy
was
crumble
today?
with you on board.
You were in the ER for 6 hours
see you
today?
alive.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I got really lucky.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Hang on.
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
As close as you're going to get in this game. So, back at the college I worked at way back in the day, it was me and a friend who was replacing a person's computer. I was supervising, which is a fancy term for doing nothing. And I was chatting with the user whose computer we were replacing since we took him out of work while we were doing it. And I leaned back against his filing cabinet, and he had like this 4-foot-tall Galilean thermometer thing. It's this thing like a long tube with oil in it and these little floaters that that some of them float and some of them sink depending on the temperature. I knocked that sucker over and I grabbed it with my hand, and I had like this long gash down my left hand. I didn't require stitches or anything, but I felt terrible. He was like the dean of admissions or something, and I destroyed his Galilean thermometer in his office. It made me feel like a winner.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
I
Only
offered,
thing missing are my private
and he was
reserves.
like, it was
I
a
even
gift
had
from my
bottle of
mother-in-law. I
Ceres
wasn't that
brandy
attached
I
to
was
it.
saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Okay. Fix wins.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Like, we're just sharing our little, like, burn and glass scar stories, and he's like, boom, I got shot. What now, suckers?
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines.
I am, of course, sorry to hear that, Fix, but I think you definitely won.
When the momentum dampeners kick
in.
in.
You won that competition. End of story.
Too static, too boring.
I knew you had a service history, but wow. I didn't know you'd actually been injured.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I like Chakwas. She's a cool character.
Commander.
Like,
access to the AI core
she wants to do what she wants to do. She's very competent in her work. She just feels very attached to taking care of Joker. And I'm sure she'd have had something to say, too, about Alenko if he'd lived. Yay. Yay, information. Alright, so I can't believe this is the first thing It's been like 2 hours. This was my first thought to save. Oh my gosh. I could have lost like so much. Note to self. Save more often. Don't be a doofus.
You came all the way down here to see us?
I'm gonna stomp on some hopes and dreams here.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
You had to have AWACS in the area to paint targets? Interesting. I thought that the ordnance itself detected the painting.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander
That's cool.
with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight.
I'm sure it was a pain in the butt, but that's cool.
It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to
especially
find.
considering
Nash
you
and
got
Stellar Dynamics
injured.
Discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Oh, poor babies.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
I always wanted to go skydiving. And then, for a birthday, about a year ago, actually, Ari took me and my father-in-law to an indoor skydiving place. And I think, and I injured my left shoulder. That was fun. Let's see. Feelings on Cerberus.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Yeah.
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
Brown
That's an
noser.
understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love
Oh, it's no problem.
The Normandy is
I never...
state-of-the-art.
I knew you... Like I said, I knew you had a service record, but I never knew what you did. That's interesting information. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that.
Carry on. Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Even though he was a massive jerk. Alright, so this is going to be Jack's favorite. I hate Jack. Jack needs a swear jar so bad. Like, I don't like talking to Jack. Like I tell some people, I have a belief that swearing it's like a seasoning. You can use it right, you can use it poorly, you can use too much of it, and it ruins the dish.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
You know, for people who have a moral reason that they don't want to swear, that's cool, I totally understand.
Access
But
to this room is currently restricted.
it really is like the iRobot thing, like the Will Smith, like, quit swearing, you're not good at it kind of thing. Yes, indeed. Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, yay, thank you. Message for... We already saw this. Okay, so I already knew about those. Thank you for wasting my time. No problem, Kinder. I think this is actually, before we get started and kick off our adventure into the galaxy at large, I think this is actually a great place to call it a night.